What did your mama say when you made the move from classical to hip hop at that point? And did you feel any friction with that, or how did that go? Because they think we done raised you to be a classical.
No, my parents are clinical scientists. My dad synthesized a lot of the vaccines in the early 80s and 90s.
My God.
And coming from like a medical family, my little brother's a doctor, graduated from Harvard. And, it has to be, and then, classical music was a thing, but I only did that to pay for college. So I was supposed to be a dentist. And when I was transitioning out from college, and because I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know what I was going to do. Like, I didn't know if I was going to continue music or go to dental school. I mean, continue college or continue music or go to dental school. But that's when the Khaled contract came, right at that point. So it was like a life ultimatum, like, all right, if you go this path, you're going to do it. So in my head, I'm like, I could always be a dentist.
Come on now.
You
can do that now.
Yeah. If this don't work, hey, I'll go back to school.
Exactly.
You know my parents didn't like that. They're like, we spent all this money to put you through school, and you want to go and throw your life away? I'm like, all right, Ma, watch this. Then Welcome to My Hood came out. And at first she was like, oh, okay. But then she was still kind of like, that's just one. Like, what's that? Like, and
22 later.
Yeah. Then they kept coming. Now she's like, oh, my son, he produced this and he made this song. You know that song? Now she's her. But I feel like with everybody who has like a strict upbringing, it's you're gonna have some pushback.
Exactly.
Because this game is not guaranteed. It's not a 9 to 5 where you're getting paid every 2 weeks. You got to make your income to do that. So,
exactly.
I think that they were worried about security. So once they seen like, oh, he secured himself.
Yeah, exactly.
And now it's all love,
When the money came in, Reazy, forgive me. When the money came in, was it a case? How were you able to stay motivated once the money came in from all the platinums?
Basically, like my management, and they were just like, hey, look, you're still a young dude. Like, don't. Like, hold your money and work as long as you can. Yeah. And when you start feeling like you can't no more, you don't want to no more, that's when you start spending your money. So I was like, okay. So we just live. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do things for myself here and there, but most of the time I'm just pocketing and keep going.
That makes sense. Yeah. Now, when you ain't jamming though, man, what are you doing for a reason?
When I'm not working.
Yeah.
I'm traveling, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the beach. I live in Miami Beach, so I'm on the beach, I'm chilling.
Come on.
Yeah. And that's it. Like, I play video games and stuff, get my mind off of it, but I ain't really like, music is still fun to me.
Yeah.
So like, when people say, what am I not doing? Like, making music and finding stuff, that's fun to me. Sometimes I might be like, we might be playing a game, me and my boys, and I'll be like, oh, you heard that song on there? I'm about to go sample that. Hold up, pause. Let me go and do that real quick. Yeah, so
make this money.
Yeah. Come back to the game. But yeah, that's where it is. Like I'm saying, like, maybe catch a cruise or two, something like that. But
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah.
What is there left for you to do though, Reazy? What is it that you got your eye set on as I gotta do this for my next goal and accomplishment that's really gonna warm my heart and make me feel like I did something?
Yeah, it's really just do better than I did the time before that. That's always my goal. But like, I wanna do other things. Like, I'm a very technical person. I see myself, I have a lot of inventions that I've thought of that is like, that I want to really bring to life. Also, like, I act. I'm an actor. I want to get into some more shows, more stuff like that, where I can do different paths of entertainment.
That's right.
Sports. With my manager, he want to do sports. It's different stuff like sports management and stuff like that. And I just want to expand Renegade brand, and then my label Hits Only brand to like this like worldwide thing. When you see Tesla, or when you see Renegade, you could put that next to a name like a Tesla.
Exactly.
Or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Or a big name like corporately.
When you talk about branding, I mean, you was in there with Kanye. Were you able to ask him anything about just building your own personal brand and how the hell to go about that?
I didn't really ask him that, but I observed. I just observed him and, you know, what he was doing and how he was dressed and how he wanted people to see him. And that made an impact on my branding. Like, Kanye changed at least 2 times throughout the session just because people were taking pictures. You know what I'm saying? Like, that stuff matters, though.
Yeah.
It matters. And, you know, at that point...
Well, break that down for somebody that don't understand. Why does it matter that this man had to pop a few tags in the middle of a session?
Because content, well, now we know that content is key. And if he's taking a picture with 2 different outfits, he's posting those pictures 2 different days.
Yeah.
Or he got content forever, or you don't know what he want to do it for. If it's a magazine has it for that, oh yeah, I just did that over here, so here you go. It's just always thinking of how to build your brand. If you see you're in a place where it'll be good to take a picture, if you are excited to be there, then get some footage of what you're doing. You've seen this documentary that just dropped from the start of his career to the end.
Yeah.
These cameras was rolling all the time. I wasn't in this documentary because he probably has so much footage or whatever, but I was there when a camera was rolling.
Yeah.
And I didn't put it together until this documentary came out of why he was filming everything. And that, you know, that's why it's important. You see what happened, what came from it.
Exactly.